So right here, I have a beautiful pair of Cole Haan dress shoes. See right here. These are just really nice pairs. Now, if you have a foot that is wider up front, one of the things that usually happens is you start rubbing against the sides right here or up here, and it starts to wear out the shoe unevenly, as well as make it uncomfortable for you to wear. So there's a lot of different ways you can stretch out the shoe. So this is one tool that I used to use before, where you would just roll it in, and then once you put it in, you're able to size it. So pop it in on one side, and then you're able to shorten it or lengthen it depending on where you need it, and then you're able to stretch it out. It is a little bit awkward to use because you have to, squeeze everything in, and then once it's inside, you're using the center piece to stretch it out on both sides. You also might not need to stretch it out on both sides, and I found that it's hit or miss in terms of how well it works. So for some shoes where the leather is really soft, it does a better job and it does stretch it out. But the best actual tool that I've found is a professional shoe stretcher, which is something that looks like this. So this is made out of cast iron. It's super strong, and this lets you essentially identify the exact points that you need to stretch out the leather. You push it in, put that down, lock it down, and then after hours or so, the shoe stretches out. Now, what I like to do is make sure that the leather on the outside is not damaged. So I'll use a piece of felt or fabric like this. So let's say I want to stretch it out right there. I'm just gonna put this on the inside. And then you can see right there as I'm pushing that it is pushing out that part of the shoe. You just turn it, and then you just keep it on there, and you can see right there it is stretching out that corner piece of the leather, and this fabric is keeping the leather safe. So really quickly, I'm just gonna take this out so I can show you what it looks like. Normally you'll want to keep it on for an hour or so, or maybe overnight depending on the leather, but pull this out. And you can see right here where the ball was pushing up on the leather and stretching it out. So this works really well if you need to stretch out any of your shoes. If you have a wider foot, this is the best thing that I found to really pinpoint the exact spots and stretch out the leather. I'll put a link down in the description below if you're interested in picking one of these up.